What's going on, YouTube? Lindsey here with
I'm Bambi.
from the Pacific Pokemon Podcast. And today we're here to bring you our overview of the Pokemon Presents from August 8th. And so some of the first thing that we wanted to cover that was brought up in the Pokemon Presents is this Mewtwo and Mew event.
Yeah, this is gonna be the first time that we're seeing Mew in quite some time. And Mew, as far as like Mews, I'm not talking about like just seeing them in general. Like, I'm sure there's plenty of people who've seen them in draft leagues, but as far as legitimate released Mews being out here in the wild for everybody to have, instead of just that streamer privilege, like is now accessible for everybody, which is really cool. As the first, I think it's only happened a few times in the entire series of the game's history.
Yeah, I think so. I think the only like more or less free obtainable Mew for technically everybody is available in Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
And I think that's the only one that you can get, and then subsequently through obnoxious methods transfer and get into a game.
Yeah.
But they're taking all those steps out for us. They have now a code to get your very own Mew, which is really fantastic. So the Terra Raid event, or it's not a Terra Raid event, but the code for it, this Mew is available in any Terra type from any of the types in the game, and one of the moves that your Mew knows will be based on whatever the Terra type is. So I got a Fire Terra Mew from mine, and it knew Flamethrower in that move slot. And so level 5 moves, question mark, Swift, Light Screen, Life, do the question mark move is your type-based move. You can use the hashtag #MyVeryOwnMew to share your special Mew on Twitter and stuff with the Pokemon Company. And in terms of how you get it, the code is right here, the mystery gift password. Get your Mew with the O in your being a 0, since they don't allow O. Thankfully, we also have all the way until September 18th to get this Mew. So go get your Mew. This Mew will also be linked with the Mewtwo Terra Raid event for the Mewtwo with the Mightiest Mark. They did not give us full details on what that is going to be, but they did say that there is a unique and particular link between the Mew and this Mewtwo. So look forward to that. Next up, though, new Pokemon.
There's been a lot of hype around the new Pokemon, specifically our first one up on the list today, which is Archaludon. A lot of people are really excited. Archaludon, I think it's Archaludon.
I don't know.
I don't know. Do you say Arc or do you say Arch? I guess it depends on where you're from.
If you're thinking of a bridge, I think of like an arch, but it doesn't have that bridge archway look.
It's an archway.
Yeah. Anyway, Archaludon, continue.
A lot of people are excited. I think it's really cool just because we really do need more steel types. Particularly the singles metagame is liking it a lot because it's got that sturdy, which means it's a really safe lead.
True.
But in my opinion, I'm really excited to have another stamina because I see stamina and I know this thing's going to get body press if Duraludon gets it this gen.
Absolutely, I'm sure both of them probably will. Especially considering
I would be
Archaludon.
hard pressed to find out that they don't.
What a pun.
Dude,
that was good.
Crap.
That was good.
Holy crud! This is like
this thing is massive, 6'7", but it's not that heavy at only 132 pounds.
Probably made out of aluminum.
It has to be, or it's hollow or something like that. I mean,
something like that.
It is also the alloy Pokemon, so there is that to go off of. It's very possible that it's
made it.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't get that light metal ability though anymore, man.
True. True, it definitely doesn't. It also doesn't get Stalwart from what we're looking at here. However, I don't believe that this shows the hidden ability. I believe Stamina
No,
and
it doesn't.
Sturdy are replacing Heavy Metal and Light Metal, and hopefully Stalwart is still available as the hidden ability for this evolution.
It could be different, but I think it'll probably be the same.
Everybody else is really hoping it's the same. If they change it, this Pokemon's going to suffer a little bit of popularity just on that alone. But
It's true.
I do think it's going to be a phenomenal Pokemon regardless, because both Stamina and Sturdy are great abilities, especially in competitive VGC.
I'm just happy because it looks like it's designed for a Trick Room.
It does. I'm very much hoping that it is notably slower than Duraludon, and if it is, then it's perfect in that Trick Room environment.
And they've been doing that to a lot of these evolutions. Like King Gambit is slower than its pre-evolution, or Solona is slower than its pre-evolution.
Yep. Kleavor is also slower, but that's not very surprising considering Scyther.
Scyther and Caesar are weird.
Yeah, because Caesar is a lot slower than Scyther too.
I think we can probably...
It has a bridge-like appearance, which is interesting. I'm not necessarily certain that I'm a huge fan of that, but I do love the way the electricity arcs around that. So I think I'm going to be okay with the bridge just because of the animation of this electricity for Electro Shot is just phenomenal.
Yep.
Speaking of Electro Shot, Archaludon has a new unique move called Electro Shot. This move is electric type. It's a special move, and what it does is it gathers increases your special attack one stage in turn 1, and in turn 2 it fires off a high power move. It also does not have to waste the turn charging up if there is rain. So this thing is really good in rain. Rain Trick Room. They're just making rain better. Better and better.
We're here for it, though.
But also with the addition of a new unique move, being electric type, it makes me question why they gave it an electric type unique move with still maintaining the same Steel Dragon typing.
Hear me out.
You know?
What if it's an egg move?
There's no way it's an egg move. That doesn't make sense.
What if it's turned into something that could be in an egg group?
I mean, if
So other
something
things can
else
learn
can
it.
learn it, then I'm intrigued. Then absolutely.
Maybe it just might be
Regieleki with
showing it
Electro
off here.
Shot. Oh no, give Regieleki Electro Shot. Here we go, guys.
That would be actually insane.
That would be terrifying. That would just be
But
legitimately
There's an
terrifying.
easy way to stop it, and there's a lot of easy ways to stop it through just move control,
True.
like disable.
Yeah. Other ways to stop it involve Dipplin.
Dipplin! I'm so excited for Dipplin! Dipplin is so hype. Oh my gosh, we gotta go talk about its ability first of all.
Super sweet syrup. It does keep the same grass
my
dragon
God.
typing as both its predecessor and other evolutions, so no typing change there either. Here's
This is
the
gonna be
ability.
great with Chiyu.
Yes, I completely agree. I actually had the exact same thought. Dipplin next to Chiyu is going to be phenomenal. Scarf Dipplin.
Yep. I think eject button Dipplin is going to be pretty fun.
That could be very possible too. The main reason why I'm thinking of Scarf is I'm assuming it hopefully still gets Apple Acid.
When something takes a multiple strike hit, like let's say rapid surging strikes, does it take all three and then eject button, or only one?
No,
and
it
then
ejects right
button?
away.
So this will give Chiyu a way to Terra fight back in a way, or just even Terra fire and do a huge overheat into it and not care about its resisted damage.
Maybe, yeah.
Reliably.
Yeah. No, it's
Because it's messing with the evasion. So
Yep.
that's going to take anything with, like, I really want to see this paired with like a fighting Terra Lando incarnate, so that way it uses a stab focus blast. I think that would be huge.
So here's how Dipplin I think is probably going to be best. I just had this idea literally right this moment. Rock Slide.
Oh yeah,
Scarf
Rock
Cleavor
huge.
or Scarf Harkonine, Hisuian Arcanine,
yeah, Arcanine.
with
Or
Rock
T-Tar.
Slide next to Dipplin, but specifically Hisuian Arcanine with a Scarf because it's absurdly fast. That thing can actually outspeed almost everything in the metagame at 1.5. Anything
Yes,
that isn't
absolutely.
also boosted, at least.
Yes.
Oh no. That'll be so wild. Yeah, Super Sweet ability drops the evasion by 1 stage of opposing Pokemon.
This makes Iron Bundle viable now.
It does,
You will
though.
land your Blizzards and your Hydro Pumps without weather.
Oh man, Iron Bundle finally actually gets to live up to that never miss meme.
It's true. It's so true. It can actually do it now.
And then Dipplin also gets a new move, Syrup Bomb. It's a grass-type special attack that causes an explosion of syrup. Coats the target in syrup and causes its speed stat to lower each turn for 3 turns. So it's a -1 with 2 more guaranteed -1s, unless the opponent switches out. Now, what I'm curious about with this is what is the base power of this move? If it's a lower base power move, I see some Rage Fist and Defiant possible boosts coming here, you know? Switch into a Syrup Bomb with a Terrify or Annihilate and get +6 after a couple of turns.
This is going to be insane. Like, there's going to be so many Pokemon that are going to be healthy in Reg E because of Dipplin support.
These new Pokemon are going to be so intriguing to
We
use
don't
in
even
VGC.
know all of its moves yet. Can you imagine if this thing gets Helping Hand? If they give another Pokemon without hands Helping Hand, how absolutely insane it's going to be.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible. I'm very curious to see what else they give this Pokemon. And look at this. I mean, this is just so cute right here. Look at that little dragon head poking out of the apple. That's so adorable.
It's like a... Okay, don't hate me, but it looks like a Digimon.
I can understand that a little bit. Everybody says a new Pokemon looks like a Digimon at first, especially nowadays.
This one reminds me of the Frog Guys a lot.
That's understandable, though. That's fair. But moving on to the next new Pokemon covered, we got more new Paradox Pokemon shown in the Pokemon Presents.
And we are here to let you know we are here for Raging Bolt.
Raging
Bolt is good.
Oh, Raging Bolt and Iron Crown, both of these Pokemon look fantastic. I'm so excited to get to use both of these Pokemon. What type is your guess for either of these?
I'm going to go with Raging Bolt's going to be Dragon Electric. Okay. And Ice, maybe Ice Steel or Water Steel for Iron Crown.
Iron Crown. Water Steel would be phenomenal. I really hope we could get a new and improved Empoleon. Especially with anything cool, like Cobalion's base stats and stat distribution. I mean, Cobalion is fantastic. I could see them making Iron Crown a Dark Steel, maybe? But they already have so many of those, so hopefully not.
The thing is, I think what they're doing with the Iron Quartet or Trio, I think what they're doing with it is they're taking like old typings that haven't really been done a lot, that aren't necessarily considered viable, and trying to give them really good stats in a Terra meta. So I think that I think like the water steel works because there's only one other water steel, and that's Empoleon. And
Mhm.
Empoleon's held back by its stat distribution and its stat total, base stat total.
Yep. A little bit by its move
and
pool, actually, too.
its move pool too. So
Just a bit.
if we're able to get like an actual viable water steel type out of this, that would be absolutely incredible. Like, imagine this thing getting both Bullet Punch and Aqua Jet.
Yikes. I don't think it would get Bullet Punch, because it didn't get Bullet Punch before anyway. Cobalion. It didn't have it before. But, I mean, who knows? We don't know until we find out. And look at that, like, that mane that shows up between its horns. Definitely
That's
got me thinking
so
of, like,
majestic.
flowing water or something there, you know?
Yeah, it looks like the waterfalls.
It really does. I'm
And that's a big feature of Area Zero.
really hoping that this thing is a steel water type. That would be so great. Please.
But Raging Bolt just screams Dragon Electric.
It does. I can't even argue that. Raging Bolt is blatantly Dragon Electric. The only other type that this thing could possibly have that I would be okay with, although it wouldn't make that much sense, would be Fire Electric.
Fire Electric would be really cool. Or, hear me out, Fighting Electric.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, that's just another Palmot. They gave us
And
Palmot
Iron
already.
Hands.
And Iron Hands. Oh god, you're right. They gave us
What if
multiple
they
of
do it-
those.
What if they do it again?
They
They've done it. What
have.
if electric fighting is the stereotype for this generation, like firefighting was forever?
I mean, they're smarter than that now, though. They learned from the firefighting
Are
stereotype. They did. They haven't done
Are
firefighting in a
they?
long time for a starter.
Okay.
They did
fair
it 3
enough, fair
gens in a
enough.
row, and then they were like, okay, no, we're not doing this ever again.
Let us know in the comments if we're giving the Pokemon Company too much credit with these typing guesses.
Nah, I think we're actually spot on. I bet you as soon as these Pokemon come out, we're going to be exactly on point. Watch.
All right, let's move on to the next bit.
But yeah, next bit here, they gave us a little bit more information about Ogerpon, the DLC
Ogerpon,
Part 1 Legendary.
I just want to watch the movie about it. There's got to be a movie.
There will be, I'm sure. Yeah.
And I am excited that there will be something like that, like Ogerpon and the Mysterious Mask.
Yeah, that's going to be really good, actually.
Like
It's totally what it's going to
some
be.
sort of movie like that. And like it's just going to be a really cool narrative about this misunderstood like bully on the playground who's really just this lonely kid who needs somebody to reach out to him.
Oh, that would be so cute.
And it's not about Ash.
No, it's going to be
Not
about
about
the new... What's the new protagonist's name? I actually haven't watched any of the new anime. I forget her name.
Let us know what the new protagonist's name is too.
Yeah. But Ogerpon, what's neat about this is they gave us a display of its Terra, which is new and different and totally unique. It doesn't have a Terra type, it has an Ogerpon Terra.
So it's going to keep a dual typing and get probably bonus stab to both of its stats, is my guess.
Maybe. That is exactly my guess in terms of stat distribution, at least.
I think that works
typing.
with the gimmick for the generation.
I think so.
Did they give us a typing for it?
Ogerpon, I don't think they gave us typing for it yet, unfortunately.
My guess is it is going to be a ghost grass type.
Ghost grass. Yeah, that would be cool. I really actually hope it's just not another dark type this gen. They gave us so many already.
I said ghost, but it's gonna probably be dark.
It's gonna be
grass,
another
let's
dark.
be honest.
It's
gonna be another. Yeah, it's definitely
will
just
be.
gonna be another dark grass. Every mythical Pokemon's 4 times a week to bug at some point.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Watch it be a psychic dark.
It's like like Koopa.
Or Malamar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be entertaining. And finally, they confirmed exactly what I already knew and what I totally called out when they revealed normal form Terapagos in the anime, because everybody went crazy about that, and I was like, that looks like Terapagos.
Was falling for the it's something different. No, it wasn't. It was just the same thing.
It's totally just normal form Terapagos.
Yeah, it's just normal form. It just doesn't have its terrestrialization stuff.
Yep. So Terapagos like Ogerpon, Part 2.
Are we going to get multi-typing for this?
I hope so. It seems like it, considering what its shell becomes. It has every type. So I'm wondering if Terapagos actually terrestrializes into a typeless Pokemon, because the typeless has always existed. I don't think they're going to try to code in all types into one.
No.
All types at once.
They're already pushing the boundaries as it is.
Yeah, they are. But yeah, typeless with Burn Up from Fire type Pokemon. Yep. I remember Burn Up Arcanine in, I think it was like 2016, 2017, something like that. Sun and Moon era, Burn Up Arcanine was performing very well.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people running that thing.
Yep, I was using it back then.
Of course. I was a Mimikyu Snorlax and Como-O fan back then.
Wonderful.
I was one of the weirdos building Como-O.
Como-O is a Como-No for me.
Como-O in this generation, I think, is actually going to be phenomenal, though.
Is it going to be in this generation?
It will be with DLC.
All right.
It's been revealed in DLC. And Como-O...
It'll be able to get that Terra Ghost bulletproof that we know about so well.
Or it can also run Terra Steel with Flash Cannon.
That too.
Just Terra Poison. Even it can terrestrialize away from its bad typing, because it's a good Pokemon with bad typing.
Let's wait to talk more about it though for another time.
Oh yeah. But that is all of our new Pokemon from the Pokemon Presents. Thank you guys for showing up. We appreciate you guys for coming in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. And check out our podcast. Join the Discord. All of those fun things. We appreciate y'all. Have a great day. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.